new battery.
Power data is going to be super important for what we're doing today, especially. I think we're doing a downhill course.
You got it?
Yeah.
Not that like my grip strength is better than yours. I don't want to get a dead battery up here.
So we're in the Seneca Creek National Forest.
We're
on Monongahela still.
National Forest. I don't know where we are. We're at Spruce Knob.
And do we know where we're going today?
But we're gonna take Huckleberry Trail all the way down until we get to Horton, which is gonna be terrifying because that's supposed to be like, I mean, it's all downhill, but that's like supposed to be the legit downhill trail, which probably gonna be hiking my bike again until we get to somewhere in here. I think maybe this trail.
Yeah.
I think that one's Spruce Creek Trail. And there's like some waterfalls down there. We'll take Route 112 up this way to 104 back up here. Whoosh, down to here and then Seneca Creek and do, it's like a 4-mile climb back up here.
We decided that
On
ending with the climb was going to be more fun.
Yeah, on pavement.
It's a little rocky so far. We weren't sure if it was going to dry up enough to ride, but it seems to be drained out pretty okay. Whoa. So cool. I just have a dropper post. I don't actually have skill. You got it. Like, line choice is like a thing that like really requires a lot of practice to just kind of like instantly like go for something.
I made it.
That part was pretty hard.
Yeah, no, it was a big hike a bike for me. But now we can ride, so.
We're almost to the what's it called?
Really hard, scary downhill.
The downhill track.
Is that Horton? Is that what it's called? Or did I get
Horton.
that? It's like Horton Hears a Who.
The trail has no affiliation with Dr. Seuss. But I'm super ready. I got my hardtail. I have a Fox 32. It's gonna help me get down this trail.
We still have a ways of Huckleberry.
The most important part of everything though is my enduro jersey. That's why I'm gonna be able to do this. Whoa.
It's just another really long rock garden.
I'm just gonna walk this. Yeah, that was a pretty big drop.
Ah, came up close, that made it harder. Made my scooting more challenging. Nothing bad happening. It's just like the first like scenic overview as I skid to a halt.
It is pretty scenic. Ooh. know. Where am I going? So there's some backcountry camping over here.
Really good campsite too.
Do you think we should move our campsite here?
Drive 2 hours, pack up our camp, drive another 2 hours back here.
Oh, dang it. I think this might be the downhill trail. This trail's really cool though.
This trail's awesome. We're not to like the actual downhill trail yet. This trail ends on a steep downhill, and then we switch onto like the legit scary downhill that where the description sounded terrifying.
We actually made it to the downhill trail.
We just finished Huckleberry. We're about to get on Horton, which is, according to reviews, the downhill trail. But I think it's like 5 miles long, but we're only going to be on it for hopefully only a mile.
We're just taking it as a connector trail to the easy trail.
Yeah. I just want to get to the scenic easy trail.
Yeah.
I want to see all the waterfalls.
We're going to get to the waterfalls. That was the goal.
Be a tourist.
We're touring the downhill trail. Nice. Gravel shoes. Oh man. It's not too bad. The upper part had a lot of trees down, but this part's pretty fun. Yeah, like there's a lot of just like those, and I'm not really in the mood to try to jump something whenever we're this far out in the woods. Am I still on the trail? I don't know where I'm going anymore. I'm not trying to clip my leg there. Alright, this is the right way. Alright, I hope so.
So I'm out here on Horton. Jesse left me a little while ago and ended up in a field trying to follow my map, but the trail totally disappeared.
You checking the map?
So Meadows Trail is right up there. We're like basically at the corner of that, just past it. So we still have like a little bit left of Horton, which I'm dreading.
It's gotten a lot easier.
Yeah, you say that, but I literally just wiped out so hard.
Well, just because it's easier doesn't mean you still can't wipe out. This waterfall is really cool.
You left me, and you were gone for like a really long time, and I was already getting a little spooked. It's like, there being a lot of people around, so feeling like I'm out here totally alone. So I was already starting to feel a bit more panicked, and then I made a wrong turn. I just missed the turn on the trail. My map sucks.
The mountain bike project map told us to go the wrong way. It told me to go that way too.
Well, yeah, I ended up in this field, and then I just totally panicked because I was already really freaked. And then I backtracked after yelling a lot for Jesse, who didn't hear me. Started riding again, like I was already pretty shaky. And then I wiped out really hard. And now I'm just in pain, staring at a waterfall.
We do have a waterfall.
Lovely.
Look at our waterfall. Nice. We're getting tore up here with the thorn bushes. Oh, there we go. Chase's water bottle cage is having an issue.
Extra loose?
It's because of the crash, right?
Yeah. It was fine before. I just like smashed everything real hard.
We're also at a waterfall. That was super steep.
This is about to be up to my knees.
So we're not sure if that's where we're supposed to be. That looks really chill. And this is the trail that we're on. Maybe not the right trail.
Maybe not.
Whoa.
This is sketchy.
This is great.
Try not to like slam it down.
Yeah. Sweet.
I really wish the maps would tell us what side of the river we need to be on.
Wahoo.
Do better.
Do better.
Just be better. Do better. Everything. I had a full on.
We're back in the creek.
I'm done.
We're stranded out here, so we gotta keep going.
Yeah. My wreck just like mentally, well, and getting lost, mentally did me in.
You made it.
I'm just confused by whatever this is. I don't know, man.
It's a mountain bike trail. We have mountain bikes, but you have gravel shoes though.
So, they're doing great. Don't wear my shoes. So I would love to get Virginia.
We're gonna climb to the highest point in West Virginia.
For whatever reason, we are psychopaths who decided it was a good idea to end a very, very hard bike ride, riding up to the highest point in the state.
It's amazing how planning a 17-mile ride out here is so intense that it takes so long. I feel like I've been lifting weights. I realize my bike isn't the best bike for this, but man, it's been a big day. Wow, that's a deep guy.
I'm so tired of Deep Creek. I'm so tired of it.
How did your bike do?
I want more of like a knobbier trail tire, and I just want more of a trail bike. This is my XC race bike, and I just want like more travel, so I feel more confident.
Chase needs an enduro bike.
Basically, yeah. After this like super hard day, I'm really intimidated by it.
I honestly think we did the right thing though, because if we would have parked at the bottom,
We would be done right now.
no, we'd still be in the woods. We're finishing with the easiest thing, which is the road climb.
I don't know, man.
I think the road climb is the easiest thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna go find a spot to sit over here.
Oh, you're really color coordinated.
I always am.
Yeah, your socks and your like shorts like really match.
I'm just gonna stop here.
We're stopping in the middle of the road.
I just wanted to be in the shade.
Stats, how are we doing? We've gone 10 miles in 4 hours.
I think it's like 1,000-foot climb from
Yeah.
where we were just at in 4 miles.
That's fine.
I'm done.
Chase is really slamming it right now. We're almost to the top of the hill.
It's so pretty.
really hard to keep up with Chase.
I just want the chips in the car.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you gotta keep. No way. I would tell you how many watts we're doing to keep up with Chase, but I think I broke my power meter whenever I submerged it. So there goes that brand new battery.
I'm cracking.
You're like so close. We're almost there.
I officially broke my last match.
Put it in easier gear.
I tried.
I think we made it.
Wow, that was gnarly.
It's a really big day.
Yeah.
Dear shippers.
Yeah.
Stats.
So that was pretty hard.
I'm destroyed. We're currently sitting at the lookout tower on Spruce Knob.
We're at the highest point in West Virginia, actually, like literally right now.
It's pretty cool.
The tallest possible place to be. You could not be in a taller place than this. Like yesterday, our bikes were better suited for the trails. Today, neither of us, I mean, I had a hardtail. Like
We didn't have the right equipment.
It was fine. I mean, we did it, but it wasn't like, I'd probably recommend everyone who was trying to do this trail, like have at least like, at minimum, like a down country bike, and maybe possibly even like, I wouldn't want an enduro bike, but like you should probably bring a trail bike to this place.
Next time I come back, I will have a trail bike.
What did you think of the trail?
I liked the first one the best. I think it was Huckleberry.
Huckleberry was like the top. We like basically descended the mountain.
It was so much fun. I definitely had to walk a couple of the rock gardens. Pretty proud of how much I was able to ride. Working on my skills. I rode more than I expected to ride, so I'm pretty stoked.
From yesterday to today, you like doubled the amount of things you rode.
On like the downhill trail, I got lost. That was terrifying. And then I wrecked really hard.
Like immediately after.
Immediately after. So I was just a wreck for a while there. And that kind of put a damper on my ride. And after that, I was like, okay, I'm done. I want to be out of the trail. 8 miles
We still
later.
have like 8 miles to go.
8 miles later. Finished. The Spruce Creek Trail. Weird trail.
I thought it was like a bike path. Even though it was a bike path, it was still like a 5 mile long, like through some creek crossings and stuff.
Yeah, climbing through some creeks, like up massive rocks, and it was a steady uphill the entire time too, which kind of hurt. But it was gorgeous. a lot of waterfalls.
Yeah. Chase was worried about seeing the waterfalls, and like we saw like more waterfalls than I think we needed to.
There's no such thing as too many.
Did you see a bear today?
No.
No bears. There was 0 bears.
I'm disappointed.
There was a ton of people camping, and like honestly, that would probably be super fun. There was a lot of cool backcountry campsites that aren't really that hard to get to, because I think if you hike hike Seneca Creek, it's really easy. It's super flat bike path hiking trail, and there's tons of people with like these amazing campsites out in the waterfalls.
Right, yeah, right next to waterfalls. It was gorgeous. Like I would definitely want to camp there in the future, just because it's a waterfall.
Yeah.
You're doing so good with them, though. That's what I've been trying to say.
Oh, mud pit. Ah.
Ah.
Ah. Whoosh.